What's good, party people? This is Voodoo in the Woods. I'm the Voodoo Maximus. I'm according to Woods, and I'm so excited because we have a true good brother, NWA superstar, just competed in the Crockett Cup. None other than Blake Bulletproof Troop.
That's right.
Troop, what's going on, my man?
Blake Bulletproof Troop, known for dropping warheads on people's foreheads. And like you said, I have moved my brand from combat sports to professional wrestling. Been coming out, crushing it with the NWA. Got Pro Wrestling Illustrated top 10 wrestler of the week for NWA 2 weeks in a row. One time as a tag team competitor in the Legacy Crockett Cup, which is a tradition since the 80s in professional wrestling. So I've been crushing it. 21 months of my career. I've only lost clean one time. You just tap, snap, or not, baby. Yeah. Putting in the work. Like I said, dropping warheads on people's foreheads, baby.
Now, I mean, we can't gloss over the Crockett Cup, right? Magnum TA, Dusty Rhodes, the Road Warriors, some of the names that have basically held that illustrious cup. So the fact that you competed in it so young in your career, what does that mean for you?
Well, as a martial artist, I'm a big fan of history, legacy, and tradition. And those are three things that the NWA and the Crockett Cup really stand for. So being able to compete for something with like the lineage or respect or prestige that the NWA or the Crockett Cup has, it couldn't mean more to a professional wrestler's competitor, you know? So I'm really, really stoked to be where I'm at and putting in work. My tag team partner is Jack Stade, who's done just about everything there is to do in professional wrestling with the NWA. World champion, U.S. champion, heavyweight North American champion, tag team champion, done just about everything. And so to be teamed up with a guy with that caliber of experience and reputation is just at a place with the caliber and reputation that NWA has. I couldn't be happier, you know. And I think it is the right place to bring my brand of violence and technical professional wrestling. I like some wrestling in my wrestling. Yeah. And NWA is the place to have some wrestling in your wrestling.
That's right. Yes, absolutely.
That's right.
So, I mean, obviously, Harley Race, Ric Flair, Chris Candido, one of the greatest underspoken NWA champions. So I got to ask you, since you're in the hunt, you're in the promotion, does that 10 pounds of gold, is that in your sights?
Absolutely. I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily in a hurry to get to the top of that mountain. I don't mind coming up, winning potentially tag team titles with Jax, potential U.S. title, TV title, who knows? But I definitely, in the long term, have that 10 pounds of gold in my sights because that has been, in my opinion, the most prestigious belt that's been passed down, where it's one of the legitimate world titles within professional wrestling. Right. So winning that title would mean so much to me, but I'm also not necessarily in a hurry to get there. But I'm not in a hurry, but I ain't got time to waste. So I'm putting in the work and getting it done at the right speed and at the right pace.
I love it. I love it. And again, to see your career as you transition from the cage to the ring, it's been astonishing the amount of growth that you've shown. And again, you are a true combat sports athlete. So I'd like to thank you. Still young in your respective career, but a tenured young vet you are. I'd like to thank you for all of the joy and all of the violence that you have brought to us over the years.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. I've been definitely building a brand that I feel like earned a lot of legitimacy in combat sports, and I've tried to bring that brand into professional wrestling. I appreciate you saying that about all my success, and I got to give my coach, Chris Silvio, ES2 of the NWA, a big shout-out, Death Proof Dojo. I moved to Florida December of 2020 when COVID was in full swing in California, so I could kind of jump into the next chapter of my career because I didn't see things changing out here. I still haven't fought since then. March 13th, 2020, I was supposed to have a big main event fight for Lights Out Extreme Fighting, which got canceled, if you forget what dates, on the 12th. I woke up to weigh-ins to find out the biggest fight of my career, main event on the Fox Sports Network, was canceled due to COVID. And by the time it was December, 9 months later, I realized that I needed to adjust some things. And I got into professional wrestling slightly faster than I had anticipated or planned, but it's been paying dividends for me. I found the right person to do that, and like you said earlier, I have been crushing in professional wrestling. So big shout out to my coach for preparing me to be in the position to crush it.
Absolutely. So for those who haven't already done so, to see you crushing it and all the things you do, where can they find Bulletproof Troop?
You can find me at Bulletproof Troop on Instagram. That's my biggest platform. At Big Troop 22 on Twitter. At Big Troop 22 on Snapchat. Facebook.com/Bulletproof Troop. or head on over to bulletprooftroop.com. Pick yourself up some swag. I got really cute girl stuff. I got guy stuff. I got pins. I got all kinds of good stuff. Bulletprooftroop.com, at Bulletproof Troop on Instagram, or at Big Troop 22 on Twitter or Snapchat.
And in case they've forgotten, what are you doing to their heads? What are you dropping on their heads?
Boy, Bulletproof Troop is dropping warheads on people's foreheads, baby. Locked, cocked, and ready to rock.